Alright, Marty, this is just a quick update video for my game. You were kind enough to say that you would just go ahead and do a once over with me, so here we go. So the key things that I've kind of updated are I now have a text system, so that'll be determined by triggers and just floating cube keys because that's the easiest workaround that I can get going for just guiding the player. These are just kind of like test area things that I'm working on. That little ice trigger that you saw, and there's another one up here, will react to the fire shot. So these react to fire shot and allow you to hit triggers behind them. I currently don't have that working, but that I have the script that will be modified with just a couple really quick changes, and that will allow for the trigger to exist. I've updated combat, so now the enemies are not quite so easy. They take 5 shots, and your basic ability is kind of slow and cumbersome, but it gets the job done. It's really just to teach you about kind of combat. So yeah, so that's this first interaction, and I actually solved this puzzle before really letting you see, but it opened up this door. So I can go through here, and I have this door script working. So now you can go up here, and once you get that ability, you get a new shot type. So you get if you press 1, you get the air shot, and that comes equipped with a couple of different extra features, like it ricochets longer. There's going to be a lot of triggers that need to be solved, puzzles that need to be solved with the air shot, but right now they're not implemented. So I have the system, it's just not in game just yet. So the triggers are there, but the yeah, it's just not implemented just yet. So this is just a kind of a so you get the fire shot here, and if you run into the cube, you can use that. It's a good bit more powerful than the wind shot. And then yeah, so this would be a mini boss room. Those are kind of just placeholders, but they're fun to play with for now. So yeah, anyway, I got this to work, so you can now blow up that door, and I'll show you that later. So first though, I'm just gonna collect all of the keys to kind of, or collect all of the shots just to, or the combat what combat spells, if I don't die first. If I do die, I'll just use a bowl to fix everything. So yeah, just going about collecting the element shots so I can show all the different element interactions. So yeah, so this one's ice, and I have all of the element interactions at the beginning of the level, so I should really work on spacing these out just a little bit, but yeah, that will come with the polish. Right now it still doesn't feel functional because even though I have everything working, it's not all implemented into the level, but like I said, that's because I'm working on rigging at the moment. So anyway, but this leads us to kind of show you we're going to do, instead of best for last, this is kind of best first. So with the earth shot, I can break this, and I can make a bridge. So now I can go back. So if I wanted to backtrack, there will be incentive for that because behind this there will be an extra heart. So if I blast this door open and I go in here, which right now doesn't work the way I need it to, there will be a disabling script that allows you to, yeah, when you go in there, you'll be able to see past that, but and collect your extra heart. And then back here, there's also going to be a extra heart, and that, I mean, I'll collect that for now, but and that will be behind here. That will spawn, and it's just a reward for backtracking essentially. You don't have to. The level will progress normally if you don't, but you can go back and backtrack. And yeah, so here you can melt those ice cubes and hit the trigger, or with the ice shot you can freeze those blocks. So um, that will come in handy with the fire and the ice puzzles that will be the main puzzles later. And the earth shot is a good bit more powerful than the other shots because it kills things in two. So that's nice. And then let me quickly navigate to the end because I have the end portals, or at least, yeah, the placeholder portal system working for the end. So that is here. And then all of this area will be filled with functionality, different puzzles and things, because right now it's really just bare bones and it's kind of just a more along the lines of an obstacle course rather than an actual game. So the actual game structure will be implemented as soon as I possibly can, but I just need to get my rigging done first. So that will be fixed soon. So anyway, each one of these doors has you go into a different realm, and you go and you do a master puzzle. So this will be the master puzzle for the earth element, there'll be a master puzzle for the water, and then for the fire and the ice. And I need to like make sure that the trigger zones look right, and then once you do that, you can enter the final boss fight, and that will be yeah, and that'll be this guy. So it will just be floating cubes and a circle with colliders and little animations that you have to go and fight, but should be fun. I don't know. So, and then after that, it says you win, and we're done. But yeah, that's all I have working so far. I have all of the functionality. I just need to put it in place and make sure that it gets updated. And that will happen as soon as I get Rodane's and Clayton's finals submitted, and I'm going to do that as soon as possible so that I can go ahead and make sure that I have everything working for you. So anyway, oh, and then yeah, just as another kind of like side note thing, if I fall off, I do respawn back in a reasonable location. So unless I have no life left, which then means that I die and I get restarted at the beginning of the scene. So all right. Yep, quick update. So the earth shot was what I was I'm also going to be involved. You said that you wanted bombs, so the earth shot was kind of my implementation of bombs. But I will also have little sections that incorporate the fire shot with explosions like that as well. So, but that will be implemented in reasonable locations, and that has yet to happen just yet because of everything that's going on. So that's where I stand right now. Happy for feedback. I'll get to work again on this sometime tomorrow in the midst of rigging and modeling, and then I will also be on it on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Thank you again for your input, and let's finish this semester strong. Yeah. Thanks, Marty.